Anybody?
Fire.
No? Monday morning? No? Bogging down? That's okay. We're going to go over how to change a spark plug by me, of course. How a spark plug works. They create a car, they create a car to fire up. Whenever you go to turn the key on, sends a little bit of fuel down there, and you go to start it, and it goes boom, it creates a little bit of an explosion. As the car is running, it helps the pistons move up and down in the compression chamber. This is a little bit of an overlook. I kind of call it not an exploded view, but it's pretty close to it. Anyways, whenever this right here is your piston. What happens, and this right here, of course, your spark plug is outlined up there. Anyways, whenever this is going up and down, this goes down and has air and mixed with gas and air and all that stuff, and it creates a whole bunch of pressure in there. And as it goes right back up, it goes boom, and creates a little bit of a explosion. What I was talking about, creates the piston to go back down, and that's just how to make your car run. Reasons for changing spark plugs: no spark to the engine, rusted, could be damaged. I don't know who's been working on, but or maybe they're just too old. Maybe this needs to be changed. Benefits to having good spark plugs: almost always guaranteed it'll fire up. You have good compression, good performance. You get better fuel economy. Having good spark plugs and them not being fouled out, with it creating that explosion, you want to make sure you're firing on all cylinders, make sure everything's working correctly. It'll help keep your engine strong, add a little bit of extra life to your car, a little bit of extra miles, and it'll definitely help you start better in the winter. This is my little four-wheeler. I got it for free. I put a little paint job on it, duct tape my seat. I got tired of sitting on a crappy seat, so I duct taped almost everything. You can't see it in this picture, but I actually put red right here, and then black duct tape, and then up here I got black and red. Kind of gave it that little rat rod feel, motorcycle club feel, wherever you want to go with, I guess. You have to have the correct tools and the personnel for the job. Tools, of course. And it took me a little while because I have a 5/8 spark plug socket, which wouldn't fit inside the housing. So it's kind of fun trying to figure it out. It's actually an 18mm socket. And luckily I had a couple metric. And I call this a flex head wrench because it flexes up here and kind of gets you a little bit of support rather than adding an extension to it. It's crap. And then the personnel, of course. My son, he helped me out with it. Step number 2, you want to locate the spark plug. Don't pay attention to all the overspray right here on my heads. But right here, this is your spark plug wire. It goes to ignition coil side of the picture. But your spark plug's right underneath that. Where you can see right there, I exposed the spark plug. So you want to remove the spark plug wire to expose your spark plug. Step number 4, remove the spark plug. That's the housing. That's kind of what it looks like after you remove it. Step number 5, you want to examine your spark plug. Okay. I was going to zoom this out, but whenever I did that, it made it so blurry, it looked like crap. This is a good spark plug, even though down here you can kind of see where it's getting black. I don't know if y'all can see it back there, but it actually creates a little bit of a black spot right here on the bottom from it, sparking all that stuff. So it has just black out. I just want to check that and make sure that nothing's going on there. Sometimes you got to clean it up and clean up the wire brush. Anyways, reverse the steps, and then you're finished. I don't want to go back over the steps. I kind of consider it a little simple, but just take those steps and just reverse them. Put the spark plug back in. Make sure it's tightened down good enough. Put your ignition coil or your spark plug wire back on there, and you're good. So next time you want to get all fired up, just remember all you got to do is just get lit.